if you are to assess the security situation of Uganda, then you will realize that sometimes the army wants to show people that they're in control. That means Uganda literally is already in a military control, under military control, but we just don't know. Okay? We just don't know. Uganda is back in the hands of the military. During Amin even suspended the parliament and he was operating on decrees. And I think let's pray to God that our circumstance does not escalate to the situation where Muhoozi will start ordering people around to do what he likes. Actually, these days, he's even ordering people, telling people what to do through his tweets. You see, today he tweets, tomorrow you see what he tweeted about happening. Today we'll speak about the American embassy. Tomorrow you see things being done. This tells you that we have already flipped back in the 1970s when every administration was through decree. No representation of the people. The voice of the people was completely dead by the dictator. And people thought Amin was worst. But now it is another version of dictatorship where the president is just there by name, but everything is taking place through the orders of the sun. Parliament is just there to approve the budget because they need the budget. So you guys, I want to tell you, this is a time for unity. If we don't unite as Ugandans, if we still think this tribe is like this, we are falling into their hands. Because for them, when the Baganda are on their own, they can handle Baganda very well. When the Chulis are on their own, they can handle. Like the time we were in war, they handled the Chulis. I hear some people here who are a bit naive to say, when we people were fighting, do you know what they were telling other tribes? They were saying Chulis are fighting themselves. You people, what business do you have? That man is killing his people. What do you do when a person is killing his people? They know why they are fighting. They reduced it to be a civil war within the Acholi, and you people wanted the Baganda to come, the Atesu to join, and yet there was no clear agenda for the war. A fight against the government should always have a national character. Okay? A national character, that's the way Museveni won. He made sure that his fight came immediately after the 1980s election. So people who were dissatisfied by the election of 1980 had to join him. Had to join him to start fighting people from different areas. Remember, the reason he won because he had the support of the Baganda, he had the Samacholis, he had the support of the small numbers of the Easterners like the Basoga. That war succeeded. But if you see Joseph Kony, he was fighting alone. Only Acholi people were in that fight. So it was reduced to a civil war that had no political agenda. And you know, a war that is fought without a political agenda cannot always succeed because people will not resonate with the reason why you are fighting. If it was supposed to be all Acholis to join, then the government would fight because that would be a tribal uprising. The rest of Ugandans will have no business joining that war. So I want to say, before you come out to argue that where were they people when they were dying in the camps, propaganda was spread that Kony was cutting the ears of his own people. So what business did you want the Bagandas to come? Propaganda. And yet the same Acholis were also incriminated in the issue of the Luero Triangle. Then do you expect people who first of all know you as killers because of Luero Triangle? The time now you are killing yourself, the Baganda would now say, this time they're killing themselves. Propaganda. You see? Propaganda. They kill people, they say it was Acholi people killing Baganda. Now this time, they say, you people were dying here, they did not come and help you. This time, they want, because they have enjoyed the government, they don't want you to enjoy. You see this propaganda. This is only, it doesn't even need you to go to university to study political science to understand this. Propaganda. Someone comes to you, say a different thing. Another person, a different thing. at the end of it all, he is controlling all of you. This is what I don't see you people seeing. Are you too blind to see this? Guys, wake up from your dream.